Your mind will be the first to signal your readiness for success. How do you get life itself to help you in your ambitious endeavors? Truly, a thought is a thing, and a powerful one at that, if you have a clear intention, perseverance, and a burning desire to convert it into money or some material value. If you have such a hunger for something that you are willing to put your whole future on the line, you will undoubtedly achieve great success in your business and defeat fate. If you are ready for success, you already possess almost half the secret of achieving it. Your mind will be the first to signal your readiness for success. How can you make life itself help you in your ambitious endeavors? Truly, a thought is a thing, and a powerful one at that, if you have a clear intention, persistence, and a burning desire to turn it into money or some material values. Psychologists are right, if a person really wants something, it is reflected in his appearance. One of the most common reasons for failure is to give up at the first failure. Every one of us has made this mistake at least once. Desire can be turned into gold. Before success comes into your life, how many temporary failures and even defeats will you have to endure? Indeed, when failure haunts us, the easiest and most logical thing to do is to quit. As, in fact, most of us do. Don't we? But not many of us are aware of the fact that the craziest luck comes to us one step before failure. Success comes to those who think in terms of success. Defeat comes to those who allow themselves to think in terms of defeat. But there is another weakness in many of us. We are too used to measuring everything by the measure of our own impressions and convictions. I have no doubt that there are people among us who don't believe they can get rich. Why not? Because their thinking has been shaped by poverty, want, and failure. We refuse to believe what we don't understand. We are convinced that our own brand is the benchmark for everyone. Of course, this guy's eyes are not slanted. They're not like ours. Before we accumulate incalculable wealth, we must magnetize the mind with the desire for wealth, begin to think in terms of money, until the thirst for money leads to the creation of concrete plans to acquire it. Try to be brave and remember that all these principles, they have worked for many people and you can apply them for your own good. It doesn't matter how you're dressed today or how much money you have. The longer you walk towards success, the closer it gets. Too many people quit one step before they win. Remember, others will take that step for you. Determination is the touchstone of any achievement, big or small. A strong man will be defeated by a determined child. Change the way you think about your purpose and you will achieve what seems impossible to you today. Impart your faith and perseverance to others, and you will achieve the impossible. Whatever you can wish for or imagine is attainable. Dreams come true when desire becomes action. Ask for much from life, and life will give you much. The one who wishes to win must burn bridges behind him, cut off all the ways to retreat. This is the only way to keep the burning desire to win, which is very important for success. Second, be honest with yourself about what you are willing to pay for the wealth you desire. Nothing is free, is it? Third, estimate a deadline by which you will have that money. Fourth, make a specific plan to fulfill your wish and start acting immediately, whether you're ready to realize it or not. Fifth, write everything down, the amount of money, the time by which you want to have it, what you are willing to sacrifice in exchange, a plan to acquire the money. Sixth, every day, before you go to bed and in the morning, read your notes aloud. As you read, imagine, feel, and believe that the money is already yours. It is very important to follow all 6 tips, but especially the last one. Don't complain about the impossibility of imagining that the money is already in your pocket. The desire to have it, if it has managed to infect you, will be a good helper. Your goal is to want money, to want it so persistently that the power of compulsion makes what you want come true. To those who are not accustomed to the training of the mind, this advice may seem pointless. Perhaps it should also be said that these principles formulate the essence not only of the accumulation of money, but of the attainment of any goal. The principles call not for hard work, but for self-sacrifice. You are not required to become ridiculous or gullible. You don't have to be highly educated to implement them. It is necessary to make your consciousness work, and to understand that the accumulation of money cannot be left to chance and luck. Remember, the people who accumulated the biggest fortunes of the century long hoped, wanted, wished, and made plans before the money flowed to them. And one more thing, you will never be rich unless you bring your passion for money to a boil, unless you believe in your wealth as in yourself. From the day a person begins to understand the meaning of money, he wants it to stay with him. But to want is not to have. Only a passionate desire for wealth that turns into an idea fix, only planning concrete ways and means to achieve it, only implementing plans with persistence that does not admit defeat, will one day make you rich. Do you desire money? Determine the exact amount of money you would like to have. It is not enough to say, "I want to have a lot of money."